Cool. So yeah, our app is called Game On. My name's Cass. This is Adam, and the team over there. That's Team Awesome. Hey guys, what's up? Cool. So we're gonna demo something pretty cool. It's pretty much the first Apple Watch app in the sports and fitness niche. So yeah. Sorry, I should have practiced this. Cool. So yeah.
So basically, with Apple Watch apps, you first have to install an app onto your iPhone, and the Apple Watch element is an extension of that. So the first thing you do is you install the app, and you just tell it who you are. Really basic things like what you look like. So just choose a picture. That's me, I think. Yes. God, it looks quite big on here. Okay, so then you've got that information on your phone, which is then persisted to the iWatch app and ready for you for when you're playing squash. So as soon as you look at your watch, you'll be able to see the two opponents, and if you click on it, it'll obviously increment the score. If the other person scores, first of all, they win the serve, which is indicated by the arc here, and then they'll be able to continue scoring. And when you're finished with the game, you just do a long press, end the game to reset it, and then go back to your iPhone, and the data will be persisted in your feed.
Cool, thank you. I think we missed a slide there. So there was just a little bit of an explanation about exactly what the app does. So, I mean, essentially, it's a scorekeeper app. And the way we came up with the idea was that we needed to get out of the house a little bit more. You probably wouldn't be able to tell from our sleek physiques, but we weren't that active. And so, yeah, we decided to try squash at the UEA Sports Park. And we just kept getting into arguments about what the score was, whose turn it was to serve. And we thought, oh, it'd be cool, you know, to have an app to help us do that. And we checked out iOS apps, and there were obviously a few scorekeeper apps for mobile. But they didn't make sense, you know, to pull out your phone in the middle of a game and try and update it. It was just, yeah, a pain, really. So when the SDK was launched 24 hours before this hackathon started, we thought this would be a pretty cool opportunity to try and at least solve our problem and potentially the problem of a few other people. So we sent some people down to the UEA Sports Park just to check whether any of the other squash players had this problem, and quite a few of them turned out that they did. And then we started looking at a little bit of Google search data to work out whether other sports had this problem as well, and we noticed that golf and baseball scorekeepers are also pretty heavily searched. So really, this is an app that could apply not just to racket sports, which is what our demo is built for as an MVP. But I mean, it's pretty much any competitive sport. So I remember when I used to play football at school, we always used to end the game at whoever scores first at the end, because no one could remember what the score was. And yeah, in terms of sort of taking that simple, I mean, it's a simple problem and it's a simple solution that we think could work really well. But in terms of taking it into a bigger picture, it's all about adding some additional features that are going to hook people into it. So we make the app a little bit more engaging and interactive. We get like cool push notifications that are non-obtrusive, but that kind of edge you on throughout your game. Like if it's the final point of the game, you get a finish him kind of message come up, or, you know. It's also about having the social element of it. So as well as keeping score after you're done, you can see who else is playing around the area. Maybe someone's doing really, really well and you want to challenge them. We're also in the pipelines of creating a leaderboard feature, so it's a very social concept. Sorry. And this is our website at the moment. So this is looking at the level up or the upgrade page, and this is a little sort of preview of how we plan to make some money, basically. So obviously we know from apps like Strava that there is an appetite for premium features for a lot of sports and fitness apps. So what we could provide for any competitive sport pretty much is some post-match analytics. So you could launch your iOS app after the game and then get data pretty quickly. You could also integrate with HealthKit, which is another sort of new technology that Apple has launched recently. yeah, so you can see like, the type of things that might appeal to those fitness geeks. But it's also about maybe, you want to have your own private leaderboard. You don't want to have this public leaderboard that we're kind of offering. So it's that could be another premium feature, really. Cool. We took a look at the market as well. So here's kind of like an idea of what the squash market, which is what we were sort of starting off from, looks like in the UK. And we also did a little bit of analysis into how many people we could reach based on Apple Watch sales predictions, which I think Morgan Stanley said they expected between up to 30 million Apple Watch users by the end of 2015. Based on that and looking at similar fitness apps, we think it's pretty realistic to get at least 10,000 downloads by the end of 2015, and of those maybe 2,000 premium subscriptions. And as you can see, like looking at the competition out there, there are a lot of boxes that we tick in terms of differentiation. I mean, where Strava is really successful for running and cycling, we could sort of replicate that model for a lot of different sports by solving that simple problem, but then hooking them in with some cool features. Yeah, that's pretty much us. Is this the part where we say how much equity we're giving away, or no? Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. Any questions, please?